How to rename classes in Otus. Currently, when students log in to their Otus account, their class page will look like this, and you'll see that the names of the classes are a bit complicated. So we want to try to rename those classes and make this page a little bit more user-friendly for students and families. So two possible options to rename your classes would be to rename them by the name of the class or to rename them by the time that the class starts. You'll see that when you rename them by name, homeroom will be right here, and then your classes will kind of go throughout the day. And this might be, an easier place for families to find. Also, if you rename them by time, they will present on the page in order of the day. So if you're going to rename your classes by the name of the class, you're going to need to use some special characters because Otus will put the classes in alphabetical order. So for the homeroom class, you're going to want to start with a star. Then you're going to want to add the name of the class, which is homeroom. You're going to want to add your name and then the grade level you teach in parentheses. For math, ELA, science, social studies, and SEL, you would put a plus sign at the beginning of the name. So you're going to do plus sign, name of the class, your name, grade level. And then specials do not need to start with a special character. So that will stay blank, and you'll just put the name of the class, the teacher, and the grade level. So we're going to go ahead and try doing that in Otus. So I'm going to go, if I log in, this is what I see. I'm going to go to classes, and then I'm going to go down to class info. Sorry, I'm going to classes here. I see that I already named my homeroom class. So I have that star homeroom, Bitzenhofer, first grade. Now I'm going to change the name of this ELA class. So I'm going to go to class info. I remember that the ELA class needs to start with a plus sign. So I go right where it says class name. I do plus sign, ELA, Bitzenhofer, and then the grade level. After I do that, I hit save. If I go back to my classes, I will see that now my class name has been changed, and it's in the correct spot because I used the correct special character. If you're going to rename your classes by time, you're going to need to also use special characters because they will be placed in numerical order. So for any class that begins before 1 o'clock, you're going to need to add the leading 0 and a star before the time the class begins. So you're going to want to add the time, the name of the class, and then your name. So we're going to go ahead and try that. So let's say I will try math this time. So again, I'm in my classes. I go to class info. I pick the class that I would like to change the name of. I do math. We're going to pretend that math starts at 9 o'clock. So I'm going to do star 09. And then this class will go to 9:50. And again, the class was math. And then my teacher name. I'm going to go down here and push save. When I go back to my classes, it should show up. So 9 to 9:50, math, Bitzenhofer. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the coaches or your digital technologist, and we'd be happy to give you a hand with this.